Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA of just under 3.5. He's thrown some great ball games in his career. He's thrown some real clunkers. Hopefully, for his sake, he throws well in this one.
Odubel Herrera heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Center fielder, number 37.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. First curveball of the day for him, and likely not the last.
No, he's got a good one. There's no doubt about that. He'll start it on the hip versus righties, and he'll backdoor it to lefties. Two different locations, but equally effective.
Now a pitch swung on and foul tipped right off the mask. It sounded like of the home plate umpire, and that cannot feel too good, I wouldn't imagine. Scherzer looks in. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Worth is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, keep an eye on El Torito, Odubel Herrera, as this game moves along. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
A little bouncer. Throw too late to get him at first. Not a thing of beauty, but it's an infield single nonetheless. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's one more look at it right here. Tough to tell for sure from that angle. We'll have to wait and see what the signal is from the dugout.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Nationals have elected to challenge.
Okay, well, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? Yeah, I think that shot right there makes it look like he might have been out, so this might be a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty.
Overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco. As he'll swing at the first pitch and send one on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And now the Nationals get their first opportunity. No score. Vince Velasquez, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what do you got?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Trey Turner comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Trey Turner.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Borges is there. 1 out. Time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
I think this team really needs to find that right balance between power and speed. They've got them both. You can't rely too heavily on the long ball, and you also can't run yourselves out of potential run-scoring opportunities. So mix it together well.
Altair is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, over at shortstop in this one, we'll see an arm that you don't...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington after 1. Number 19 steps in now.
Leading off for the Phillies, first baseman, number 19.
Scherzer's ready. First pitch on the way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Yeah, Ferguson might call a few strikes below the knees from time to time, but he tends to get pretty high praise. He's consistent, and he gets the call right just about every time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And with that, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see how that impacts this game.
At the plate, Cameron Rupp, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Well, you know when you get 2 strikes on you, you go into that protection mode up there at the plate. Let's see where this pitch winds up. Oh, yeah, that thing's nowhere near the strike zone, and that's a good job of making a guy go fishing for something he didn't really want to hit.
Into the box, Aaron Altair. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ball. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, That's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Full count now, 3-2. Freddie Galvis would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Batting 7, shortstop,
Freddie Galvis set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First offering on its way. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bryce Harper strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
A shot down the first base line. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Altair is in pursuit. 1 down.
Batting 5th, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Striding into the box, Wilson Ramos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to left as the Nationals strike first. It's 1-0.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
In now is Anthony Rendon.
Third baseman,
As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw. The tag. And he is called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3.
batting 7th,
Ryan Zimmerman gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High fly ball out to deep right field. Ranging back is Borges, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
Yeah, real good extension on the swing that time as he goes out and gets that ball. You'll see the right fielder's got no shot at this one as it's over his head and one hops the wall out there. That's going to allow him to coast into second with an easy double.
Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through. A base hit. Zimmerman will take the turn at third and head for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Max Scherzer steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs. Boy, they are really sticking it to him right here. That's the 5th hit he's coughed up in this inning alone, and you got to believe that that leash is getting a little bit shorter with each passing batter.
Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, he has really taken a pounding out there. That's 6 hits now he's given up in just this inning alone, and it's beyond time for a change. You've got to get him out of there.
Jason Worth stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Yeah, you know, and this could get ugly in a hurry. Or pretty, I guess, depending on which dugout you're sitting in.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Oh, and well, you could probably follow the thinking on the mound right there. He's got the bases loaded now. He doesn't want to fall behind, so he's just going to try to get that first one over to start the at-bat to try to get ahead in the count. And that's going to turn out to be a decision he's going to regret, because this guy is sitting on the first pitch, and he's going to turn it into a grand slam.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Herrera is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Nationals 6 and the Phillies nothing. Peter Borges will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just 1 run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Left side. Rendon is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Yep, another good job right there to get that first out. And you can pretty much bet he's probably thinking to himself, anytime my boys get me 6 runs of support, I think we're going to be okay. This is a pretty tough hole to climb out of now.
Vince Velasquez stands in for the first time. Scherzer into the windup. First pitch on its way. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, they're just hacking at everything. I mean, everything.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 call. Then he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Good hard slider that time. You'll see the 10-inch break on pitch track. That all adds up to a pretty good pitch.
Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Turner moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Phillies down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Bryce Harper digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Borges. 1 away.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Wilson Ramos stands in again. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first plate appearance. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. And here's a ball hit in the air. Altair sprinting after it. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line hard, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fly ball to straightaway left. Altair shading to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 6.
Anthony Rendon strolls into the box. Thought he had a triple in his first at-bat, but he was gunned down trying for third.
And I just don't know what he was thinking going for 3. He just doesn't have the kind of wheels to be that aggressive on the bases.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rendon on his way to second. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The tag, and he is cooked at first. Cesar Hernandez is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman, and he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Maikel Franco.
In now, Maikel Franco. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a curveball in for a strike.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner or this guy will bury you.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Scherzer against the sign. Here's the 0-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Oh, you got to like the way he's throwing the ball right now. You get a 1-pitch out to start the inning, and then you follow that up with a 3-pitch strikeout. He's settling in nicely now.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Ryan Zimmerman is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Here in the 4th, first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Hit hard to short. Backhanded. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Danny Espinoza. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Oh, and that's knocked down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first, and this is indeed going to be a base hit.
In now, Max Scherzer pulls this one in the air out to left. Altair is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Trey Turner will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals down on a mere 4 pitches, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Cameron Rupp heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
At the plate, Aaron Altair. He drew a walk his first time up. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Freddie Galvis will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First delivery to him on the way. Chopped foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Michael Marion is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Jason Worth steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second.
Left fielder, Jason Worth.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pereira has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman
Daniel Murphy will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard towards center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Bryce Harper will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Borges on the move. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Shot towards second. Well, this is hauled in by the second baseman.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean, hammered out there. But he's going to wind up with nothing to show for it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. They lead it 6-0. Peter Borges makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Jimmy Paredes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Jimmy Paredes.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Another example there of a guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and Matt, we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And this pitch is foul tip right into the glove of Ramos as he stays with it to record the strikeout. All right, folks, montage alert. Here you get a look at his performance so far. 10 strikeouts for him in the ball game as he continues to just plow right through this lineup one after another. Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. As he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And he takes a called strike two.
Man, I don't know what he's waiting for. That one was even more down the middle than the last one was.
And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. Phillies down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Number 53 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 53.
Anthony Rendon will step in to start things for the Nationals. He'll be followed by Ryan Zimmerman waiting on deck.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Galvis has it, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Here comes the first pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Franco is there to make the play as Zimmerman's gone on just one pitch.
That's something a lot of men suffer from. A bit of commitment. He can't make up his mind whether to swing at this pitch or not. So he tries to hold up, but it's too late as this turns into an easy little liner over to third.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we've got it for you on the show. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th, but first let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Cesar Hernandez will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Michael Franco will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Into the box, number 19. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still. Max Scherzer will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The relay, and he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Into the box now, Trey Turner. This is hit high and deep out to left. Altair looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Normally, you hope to get a bit of movement when you throw that 2-seam fastball, but you can see there, this pitch winds up straight as a string. He just unloads on it there.
Jason Worth will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. A pause, and the 0-2. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run for Jason Worth. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As a pitcher, and especially as a relief pitcher, you got to have a short memory out there. Here, he gets burned again on back-to-back home runs. Not really what you want to do when you're coming out of the pen.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot there for Daniel Murphy as this lead got even wider.
Oh, and what's got to be running through that pitcher's mind right now? He already served up back-to-back home runs. You know he's feeling lousy. Then he throws one pitch to the third guy, and it gets hammered. I tell you, they're just jumping all over him right now.
Bryce Harper will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper as the blowout continues.
My goodness, it's not too often that you're going to see an outburst like this. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. I don't know if the wind's picked up or everything's out over the middle of the plate, but baseballs are flying all over this place.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, as he lines this one out to center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
So far, he's throwing a lot of fastballs here early in the count. These guys have picked up on that, so they're just going up there looking for the hard stuff, and they've been all over him.
Severino Gonzalez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Hot shot to third. To second for one. On to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with one pitch.
You know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. This is line to left. Altair is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. 8th inning coming up. Nationals on top, 11-0. Cameron Rupp will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Aaron Altair will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
In there, strike one.
Oh, he's really kept himself in the game here by throwing first pitch strikes to about 70% of the batters he's faced. That's kept him in the ballgame and kept his team in the ballgame.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Huh. He's feeling it now. I mean, this is turning into a clinic out there.
Back goes Harper to the track. Can't make the play, however. It's over his head. He gets there, but he missed it. Now third base coach Juan Samuel's going to wave him in. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Yeah, you know, I don't even know if I want to touch this one. I have a feeling that when these guys get back to the dugout, we're going to be able to hear what their manager is saying from up here.
Freddie Galvis ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
This is not the first time today that he's chased out of the zone. That's why he's looking at a hat trick.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the third time. Chopped weakly to the left. Ramos is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
4 outs to go, and if he's feeling the pressure out there, he sure isn't showing it. He looks like he's just out there throwing a bullpen session or something.
Peter Borges stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. One 0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Nationals are out in front here, 11-1. Danny Espinosa digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
The shortstop, Danny Espinosa.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. This crowd, likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they just continue to pour it on here.
Talk about everybody having hits. Jeez. I think everybody in this lineup is going to have a home run before this one's done. That's 7 home runs as a team.
In now, Max Scherzer, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And with the no-hitter still within the realm of possibility, what kind of effort will we see here?
I'm saying not very much.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Line drive to center field. Again, a nice clean base hit, his third of the game. Ready to take his hacks again, Trey Turner, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Out in front of it, strike one. Left field and deep. Altair ranging back. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
On the money.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Worth.
Jason Worth steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one.
Just posting some gaudy numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for sure.
Herrera has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. And he is in there. And they'll put the tag on him between third and home. And I don't know what he's thinking, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for the Nationals. Ryan Howard is going to pinch hit here to lead off the ninth. And with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
Well, I would guess he's trying to approach his ninth inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You've just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
And he struck him out for out number one. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
That's a big one there to start the ninth. 2 outs away now. You can cut the tension in this building with a knife.
Odubel Herrera will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
1-0.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And a foul pop behind the plate. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Cesar Hernandez will stand in to keep things going, and I don't know, Steve, is the comeback on?
Well, at the very least, I like that they're showing some character out there. You never want to go down without a fight, so they're going to make these final at-bats count.
Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Espinoza backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Third baseman number 7,
Michael Franco will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
The 0-1 on its way. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. Murphy is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Oh, man. Well, I think we can all feel it. Just a little bit of a letdown here in the 9th inning. But it's so tough to take a no-hitter this far and then lose it in the 9th. I guess it just wasn't in the cards this time.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory.